Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Today, I have a special guest with me, Plex. What's up, my dear friend and business partner? How are you doing today?
GM, everyone. What a pleasure to be here, man. Really honored to be here today.
So, if you guys don't know Plex, he's the guy behind the perps, the great perps trading signals on my private Discord. We're going to show you some of the things that we've been cooking in the background as of recently. But today, the main purpose, the main focus of this video is obviously the market is quite cooked. I think that we can agree on that. If I just look on CoinMarketCap right now, just look at the fear and greed index. Like, everybody's cooked. How are you guys doing today? Let us know down in the live chat, because there's things that we need to think about our portfolio. How are we positioned in spot? What perps trades, what current setups we have. We're going to go through all of it in today's video. So, Plex, how are you feeling about today's market, first of all?
Well, obviously, I share your thought. Market seems cooked, but in this market situation, all the big opportunities arrive, right? Where have all the crypto millionaires being built? Since time is in these moments the right moment to buy. The only thing that we need to understand is actually what to buy, what has the potential to scale up, and where to buy it. What are the good entries? Obviously, if you're just buying spot, you don't need to mind that a lot. But if you're doing perps, it's super important to get a good entry.
Exactly. And also, what I was thinking about is that when we see the fear and greed index bottom down to like 15 or even lower, I mean, this is, if you go on crypto Twitter, the sentiment is so freaking bearish. I think that I haven't seen anything like this since the collapse of FTX. I'm sure that Plex will agree with me. And the last time that I saw extreme fear was around April. And if you even just look at the Bitcoin chart, and I mean, obviously, altcoins are freaking nuked right now, but if you just look at Bitcoin and the price action, I remember in April, everybody thought, oh, the bull market is over, everything is going to zero. And what did we have right after? We had like a big run. Obviously, we didn't get the euphoria. We didn't get the run that everybody was expecting it to be, like this massive, massive run. But still, from a very extreme fear situation, we had a local bottom in April and we had a run. And right now, I do feel like we are at a local bottom. And I do believe that I'm not sure if we might not have a local bottom. We might go down to 92K. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart in a second. We might even go below 90K, even as early as next week. But regardless, if this is not the local bottom, we're pretty damn close. And whenever we have a situation of extreme fear, this is also signaling some of the biggest opportunities for you guys to make money very soon. So this is very, very important. I hope you guys understand this. Plex, what do you say?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are in a critical price moment of BTC also, because as you said, also I'm looking very closely to the 92 level. But as always, we need to see how the price behaves once we reach that level. Is it going to go through? Is it going to bounce back? What is going to happen? So that's what TA does. And that was, you need to be patient to look at what happens. Don't act with FOMO and just say, oh, it's going to bounce back. Oh, it's going to bounce back. Oh, I have a liquidation at 91. I'm okay. No, you need to wait the right moment to enter. Don't act as FOMO.
All right. So why don't we take a look at the Bitcoin chart, first of all?
Exactly. So this is the Bitcoin chart that I've been sharing also in the private Discord, where we also do every Monday some VCs and we do TA together. So all the Discord members are free to ask questions. We always analyze all the situation together, and we try to find the right entry for every trade, right? So as Cepryl said, the level that we are in is this level. As you see from the volume profile, we have a lot of orders in this area. So of course, this level is acting sort of a magnet, as we can see that what's happening. This is the position that I was thinking that we're gonna reach at 92. But obviously, as I always say, we need to wait the price to hit the level and see how it behaves. Always wait for a confirmation to open a trade. Obviously, we are looking at a daily chart now. Let's go in 4 hours and see a bit more in detail. So obviously, we are in a bullish trend. Everyone is expecting a bounce back, but when is the bounce back gonna happen? The first level that we have identified in the Discord is this level 92, to be correct, 92,944. But this gets broken, we are gonna go lower. We're gonna go 89, and if we go lower, we have another food area, as I call it, which is where a lot of orders also here are. Also, this is a magnet. So we need to be very cautious on what happens. My idea is that we will reach a 92 and we're gonna bounce back. Not sure if to an all-time high. I always say take your profits, don't be greedy. Always make sure you get your initials out and then let the position run. We have a lot of magnets. If you look at the volume profiles, this level here around 100, 101, 103 has a lot of orders that need to be closed. So obviously, if we have a bounce back, I would be looking to start to take profit around 94, 96, and then 100, and then obviously let's see how it goes, but potentially until the break through this trend line. This is regarding.
Yeah, what would you say to all these guys in the comments that are like, oh, what bounce, it's over? Bruh,
I mean,
I'm gonna make it.
Bro, I really hope that there's gonna be a bounce. There's gonna be a bounce. And as I said, if there is not a bounce, okay, just wait for a right moment to buy. Don't buy for FOMO.
Sorry, just like the biggest support, like every kind of moment that we have of extreme fear, we could have a bear market. But a bounce is always going to be there. Maybe you can do some scalp, maybe you can do some swing trades, etc. But bro, you can't just be like, oh, everything is going to zero. Obviously, after a big red candle like this is human psychology. And this is also what we talk about in our Discord so much, about psychology, because it's so freaking important for you to just be rational, to don't be driven by emotions. When we see big red candles like this on a weekly, on a monthly basis, etc., people are going to be like, oh, everything goes to zero. And then everything pumps after a while, eventually does, because the market is not just down only. And people are like, oh, I wish I bought the dip. Well, no shit. People that make money in crypto, like if you just want to buy spot at periods of extreme fear, I can guarantee you that you're almost always going to be making money. But the thing is, nobody wants to buy at these levels. So we're not just going to talk about BTC, obviously, but BTC is going to be like the main driving factor of all of everything that is going to happen with alts as well. Because obviously right now, Bitcoin dominance is quite high. We are getting, a trend towards the increase of Bitcoin dominance, and as a result, alts are going to be so heavily impacted because Bitcoin goes down a little bit, alts go down like 10 times fold. It's freaking crazy, guys. So that's very, very important for you guys to understand. But alts, it's very hard for me not to recommend buying alts in this moment. Obviously, these videos are not for financial advice. Do whatever you want with your own money. But what I can say is that right now, alts are incredibly oversold. So we're going to talk about some of the alts that we are accumulating. But yeah, just like shout out to Casablanca, another one of our researchers of our team on Discord. Come join us because, yes, we've been printing. And yes, we have plenty of results. We're going to talk about some of our results as of lately. And let me bring my screen a second. By the way, we just refreshed. I need to remove this first. Sorry. Okay. I also just updated the website. It's super freaking clean. I've also reintroduced payments for crypto. If you want to try it out for 1 month, you can just check out directly with crypto. It's super easy. It's going to be linked down in the description of this video, such as all of our platforms that we use for trading. Everything is down in the description, such as my personal YouTube channel, Max profile. And also I want to, given that Plex is here, give a follow to Plex immediately. Okay, his handle on X, I have it on the screen right now, is 0xplex. And again, it's just one of our many calls that we have. Plex and I are the main people on Discord. Obviously, we're going to show some screens of the Discord in a second. But if you're not there, guys, you're missing out big time. I've also introduced the lifetime membership option right here, directly on the crypto page or fiat page. And here you can see this is for fiat payments, this is for crypto payments, whatever suits you. Try it for 1 month if you want to just test it if you're not sure, and I'm sure that you're going to stay. That's what I can say. And Plex, why don't you show some of the things that we've been cooking as of lately? We've been dealing every single call as of lately. It's been freaking crazy.
Bro, as you always say, our goal is to make money, right? So if like the meme coin market is suffering a bit, we're not printing on meme coins, we're gonna print it on our way, right? No way we're gonna stay there and just don't do anything and wait for something to happen, right? So this is the future section that I take care of in the Discord. I just wanna show you some trades that we have been doing to show you that the Discord has been printing and the calls have been very good. I mean, look at these entries, right? If you trade, you know that these entries are sniper entries. And let me show you one of the trade we did. Let me find it here on Solana. Actually, we had this setup for Solana. Oh, also look at this. So here I shared a long scenario and a short scenario. So what happened is that the first long scenario was hit pretty good. I mean, again, with a very good entry all the way to take profit. Then we waited for this retracement to start the short. What happened with the short? Here you see, approaching TP1. Take your profits. Don't be greedy. Once you get TP1, take your profits. No need to wait. No need to hope. Money is money and profit is profit. But then again, TP2. We hit TP2 here. TP2 hit. And what happened? That was the moment that there was the Powell speaking. Everyone said, "Oh, it's gonna bounce back." No, this happened. Look at this. Look how we got TP3 until the end of the position. So these are calls that we've been working a lot. We've been doing a lot of TA. Obviously, it's not only me. We have a whole team behind it, and we work as a team to find the perfect entry. Another entry I want to share with you, if I can, Sep. We are particularly proud also of this one, was this Solana call. So this was when I called this long. Obviously, you could have shorted it also, but I don't do scalping. I only do swing trading. I only enter when my TA says I have to enter. And so what happened is,
just trade for the sake of it. Don't just like open trades just because you want to open a trade. Like sometimes it's just best to not trade and just wait for the perfect entry, to wait for a confirmation of the trend, etc. I just think that so many people right now are just trading for the sake of it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Obviously, FOMO is the emotion that you don't have to, you don't need to have in your body. Fear of missing out. No, there's always gonna be a chance to make money. There's always gonna be a chance to make a trade. If you lose one, happens. You know how many traded I lose it? I lose a lot. But look at this. Look at these entries. So the private Discord has been printing ever since we introduced the futures. If you're not inside the private Discord, I don't know what you're doing. Look on our short on BTC. So
we could stay here like talk for hours just for all the things that we've been doing on Purse. But anyway, let's cut it short. I want to talk about some of the things that we're looking at in spot as well. I'm gonna have some picks. Plex is gonna have some others. How do we? Can we sub for a month? Yeah, you can do it for a month. Obviously, you can do for a month, for 1 year, or lifetime access, which is the best value for money. But you can try for 1 month and then decide what you want to do in the future. How to access a private Discord? Just go down in the description of this video. There's a link that starts with WOP. That is private Discord, private group, WOP. 𝗚𝗲𝗁/Cepryl, and that is like where what I shared, okay, what I had on the screen just as of now. What I also want to say is that there's a giveaway ongoing, guys. There's a giveaway ongoing, and I'm actually going to select the winners by the end of this live stream. So let me bring it on the screen. Okay, it's this post that I posted on the 12th of November. So 3 days ago, I said it that I would announce the winners live during this live stream. You still have a little bit of time to enter, but by the end of this live stream, I'm going to select the winners live. So it's one of your last chances, okay? All you got to do is obviously follow my profile, like and comment and share this post, tag 3 friends in the comments, follow GDK, that is obviously the partner of this giveaway, follow my free Telegram channel, which is linked there, and then you post the screenshot that you followed my Telegram channel and 3 friends in the comment. You're going to get one NFT, and that basically gives you $200 in rewards. There's gonna be 10 winners, 10 freaking winners. They are gonna be selected from today's live stream. Okay, so you're the winner. Not yet. We're gonna see about that. But guys, you still have like maybe like 20-30 minutes to join. So do it now if you want to have a chance of winning. Okay. Next, let's actually talk about some of the things that I'm looking at in spot. My picks have not changed that much, to be completely honest. I've gotten very good entries in spot. I mean, the entry that I got in 𝗬𝗲 is my biggest pick right now in my portfolio. Plex is also going to share his in a second, but I would say that 𝗬𝗲 is still the biggest pick on my portfolio. And then the other two things that I'm looking at this moment are 𝗧𝗨𝗪 and Hyperliquid for various reasons. And I want to show, I prepared some tweets actually that I wanted to talk about right now. And I think that especially 𝗧𝗨𝗪 right now is looking incredibly bullish. 𝗧𝗨𝗪 is obviously one of the fastest blockchains out there, and the fact that it's also built for finance, for really institutional players, really gives me a lot of confidence that institutions are going to pump our backs, because at the end of the day, institutions are driving the market. Everybody knows that, whether you like it or not. People might be just running around screaming, oh, I want a fair launch. Crypto is meant to be fair launch. Yes, I do agree on that. I completely agree. But at the end of the day, I need to put my money where the money is. And if there's projects that institutions are gonna be pumping your bags, why not follow and just join in? So we're also gonna look at the chart of 𝗧𝗨𝗪 that is looking so damn bullish. There's been very big catalyst events for 𝗧𝗨𝗪 as of recent. So one of them, 𝗧𝗨𝗪 got listed on OKX just the other day, and I'm not exactly sure, but I think that OKX, can they use it in the US right now? I think they just got them back in the US as of recent, but OKX, obviously, it's a tier 1 exchange. It's already on other tier 1 exchanges. Binance just joined. This was a news of 9 days ago. Binance joined as a validator of the 𝗧𝗨𝗪 blockchain. How big is that? Binance, the biggest freaking cabal, everything that crimes project. Guys, if this doesn't make you bullish, I don't know what to tell you. And also, yesterday, news from yesterday, I've talked in the earlier live streams about 𝗧𝗨𝗪 getting an ETF, and this is happening. So Canary had applied for a 𝗧𝗨𝗪 ETF, and it's now listed on the DTCC platform. You can see it, you can just check it and verify right there. So what do you think is going to happen when ETF volume comes in, when Bitcoin dominance comes down, and when Bitcoin eventually goes up? I'm not sure if it's going to happen tomorrow or next week, but eventually I do believe that we're going to get a run up. And these things, bro, I think that every catalyst is just there. Plex, what do you think about that? Maybe we can also show the chart of 𝗧𝗨𝗪 a little bit, since I know that you've been doing something.
Yeah, I'll share the chart of 𝗧𝗨𝗪, no problem. So as you said, I'm super bullish as well. I mean, the charts are looking good. 𝗧𝗨𝗪, let me pull up 𝗧𝗨𝗪. Okay, so we are looking at the 4-hour chart right now, and as you see, we have this triple bottom. Okay, let alone the liquidation event that obviously was manipulation, right? But this level to accumulate 𝗧𝗨𝗪, I think, is one of the best levels. And yeah, as you said, they have been working a lot. They have built really good tech, and they have been partnering only with top people. Like the Binance news you shared is absolutely bullish. As you said, it's the biggest cabal. Like, how can you not be bullish on something like that? And at this level, I mean, from a TA point of view, we are really on a good position. We are really in a good situation.
That's where the food is. Food area.
Exactly, bro. This is exactly where the food. This is exactly where the food is. So I'm extremely bullish on 𝗧𝗨𝗪. I personally have it in my portfolio. Obviously, not financial advice, but this price level is absolutely one of the best price level that could make.
Yeah, and also let me bring some other news that I was looking at. So here, BlackRock is directly interested in this, and it's making 𝗧𝗨𝗪 part of like its RWA infrastructure. BlackRock, I think that BlackRock was also involved in Ondo. That was also another big institutional project for RWA space. I've always been very bullish on RWA and the role that it's going to have this cycle. and they've been having the cycle. Obviously, there's been so many projects pumping, and yeah, just like the buzz that I'm seeing around SEI is freaking huge. And also, look, well, you can argue, yeah, the market is incredibly nuked, it's extremely bearish, but look, like the volume of SEI has been increasing so that much. And I can make the same case right here for SEI and also for SUI. Exactly the same thing. Look at here, SUI, perp volume up 2.7x in the past 4 months. Everything is just going up and up and up. Look, I even saw this chart earlier, just looking for comments like, bro, just freaking bullish. OKX listing, fastest blockchain out there. There's very few bad things to say about SEI. I mean, I'm super freaking bullish on this. And also on SUI, look at here, all-time high in average daily DEX volume. The numbers, everything is just increasing. So SUI, SEI, both of them, the numbers are really speaking. And also, I saw this post, bro. I showed you this earlier, and I was getting lost. And so here's like this post that SUI put of like obviously developments, etc. And there was also this post from Studio Mirai. I'm not sure if we are in this video, but we were on this boat. We were in Bali. Lex and I were in Bali like a couple of months ago, and we were on this freaking boat. Maybe we can find some picture to post after that we're gonna repost on X. But we've been hanging around with like SUI builders, SUI dev. Obviously, this was sponsored by 𝗨𝗲𝘀, that I'm sure that you guys, a lot of you are gonna be familiar with 𝗨𝗲𝘀, like the biggest meme coin on SUI. How bullish was this? How was our experience, bro?
That was a crazy experience, bro. It was super interesting to be able to connect with actually the builders, you know, with the people behind the project. Because I get it that if you don't live in this world, in this space, as me and maybe Cepryl and other KOLs or people you see in YouTube or around the platforms, we live this as our life. We connect daily with these people. So I get it that if you are behind the screen, it's difficult to trust. But what I can say is that once you get into that circle, once you start to hanging out with who is actually building the tech, who is actually behind the projects, you really understand what's going on. And let me just add something, because you showed some crazy news, right? So going back to the thing that you said at the start from the comments, oh, it's gonna go down, oh, I'm bearish, oh, I'm bearish. This moment, this historical moment is, I think, one of the most important, because is when institutions are demonstrating publicly that they are interested in crypto, in blockchain, in this space. And my personal thought is, do you really think institutions are going to enter at the all-time high? Do you really think institutions are going to be part of this entering at the all-time high? Of course not. So this is a very important moment, historical moment, that we need to keep in mind what's going on also with institutions. You just with the 4 or 5 tweets you shared, I think if we're not bullish, you should have became bullish right away.
100%. What this guy, the dump during the liquidation, told me they don't have supply control, bro. Who do you think is doing these liquidation events? Do you think that Plex and I are causing liquidation events? People like with our portfolios, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Obviously, it's all manipulation. Where do you think institutions are gonna buy Bitcoin? At 125K or maybe at like 80 or 90K? You do the maths, bro. Like it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated, but yeah. Anyway, guys, you still have very little time to join the giveaway. So if you haven't, do it. Do it now, okay? We're extracting winners very, very soon. Very, very soon. Now, there's also another project that I want to talk about more into the degen space. Let me just bring it up right now. Okay. The official announcement. Guys, can you hear the audio, bro? Can somebody confirm if you can hear the audio? Can you hear it, Plex?
It's paused now. Try and play. I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Guys, if you can just confirm in the live chat if you're no, you don't hear it. That's weird. Let me just check the settings real quick. Anyway, no audio. All right. Anyway, I'll just make the announcement anyway. So first of all, a shout out to these guys that are also now officially partnered with the Banter channel. So full disclosure, I always they heard it. We hear it now. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. Okay, so let me just play the video as like a very overview introduction of this, and then I'm gonna go to it. So just to interrupt right here, this is an actual company, okay? It's a meme coin with AI utility, fully doxed, fully transparent, okay? They're putting their face out there. They're even disclosing the details of the company. I'm not sure if it seems like we're getting audio issues. I'm not sure, or maybe I have it too low. Anyway, it doesn't freaking matter. Just go on their page and you're going to be able to play the video for yourself. So SYNAPZ, as they said, they have a tech that is already live. They have an AI agent. AI, we're bullish on AI. We're bullish on meme. We're bullish on everything that we're talking about right here. And this combined all these bullish narratives. So I do believe that as soon as the market comes back, this can be easily in the millions. Obviously, not financial advice. It's still low in market cap, so it can do anything. Make sure to, like with everything, just buy low and sell high. The chart is looking incredibly good. Flex, what do you think about this chart? It's freaking crazy that despite the market collapsing and a lot of memes just going to absolute zero over the last weeks or so, this is still looking incredibly good as a chart. Look, it was actually in this accumulation area. It broke out. It's been retesting, and right now it's very close to hitting a new all-time high. What do we see? What do we think about this chart? I mean, I think it speaks for itself, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very bullish on this chart, and I tell you something else. I'm really bullish about the projects because the golden rule behind creating coins and tokens is always creating an organic demand for a coin, right? So if you have a project that solves a problem, and the only way or part of the way of making the product work is through a coin, you create what's called organic demand. So people are gonna buy the coin to use it. This creates a buying pressure. And this is also something similar that you can see in similar projects, but really in this precise historical moment, it's really difficult to find projects that actually create organic demand, that create value, and are not only pump and dumps. And the chart, as you said, is really bullish.
Yeah. And also the bot, basically, can I even call it bot? The tech, the AI agent is even doing posts, okay? It's creating memes, it's creating posts on X. It's all done with the AI agent. And again, there's also IP protection. This is just register with their business that they have in the UK. So it's as legit as it gets, okay? As legit as it gets. Check out, they're posting everything. They're even posting pieces of the code if you guys happen to just understand this, because I clearly don't. But it's everything right here on the X page. There's also other influencers and YouTubers that are talking about. So shout out to 𝗙𝗲𝗢, who is also the guy that put this on my radar. Great YouTuber. You should guys obviously give him a follow. I'm probably gonna get it on my Banter live streams because he's alpha, this guy. And also Baby Doge, I think it's 𝗙𝗏, but anyway, this is another big meme coin of the space. They have an official partnership with them, so there's also big moves that their guys are making with other partnerships, with other meme coins and utility projects in the space. So I remain very bullish on this. Right now, I think it's still good to accumulate. Obviously, ideally, you would want it to drop a little more. Do I know if it's going to drop more before going up? I don't know. Obviously, it's a chart. Do whatever you want with the information that I'm giving you on this live stream today. I remain very bullish. I'm not sure if it's going to go lower before it goes back up, but the fact that it's been holding up so damn strong when the market has been so trash, in my opinion, is looking incredibly good. And obviously, we're bullish on the army, bro. Plex is also another big advocate of Army. And this is a meme that obviously it's been suffering a lot due to all the market and everything, because this is a pure meme coin. Okay, it's not a utility project, so there's no utility to really talk about when the market is down. But the fact that it's been holding this critical support level, and the only time that it went below 1 million in market cap, like there was incredible buying pressure coming back up, and the community, one of the most vocal communities that I was able to find on X, I think that it looks still incredibly good. So Plex, I know that you're also holding a bag. What do you think about this?
Well, first of all, shout out to the community behind Army, because they are continuously being active constantly. Even if the market is down, even if the market seems cooked, everyone is bearish, they have been continuously showing up, doing constant spaces, and showing that they are actually committed to make this meme go to the moon, right? And shout out also to the team, to JSP that we met actually in person. Great guy. And obviously the fact that this meme is holding this price shows the real effort the team behind it, right? Because a lot of memes that have a short life, a relatively short life, right, would have dumped. While it's maintaining a price, it's still a very good entry. I think we just need to wait and let them cook, because they are been cooking and delivering all the time since they started. So again, look at the community, look how engaging the engagement, posts every day.
All organic. This is all freaking organic. And just look at the community, 766 members organically. There's barely any KL activity or anything. So exactly. Big stuff in my opinion. Let's see some comments in the live chat. Let's see if we can take some questions. RWA or AI ALS? What are better choices? There's not like a simplistic answer to this. If you think about it, the institutional money, in my opinion, is really going to gravitate a lot towards RWA. AI is also a niche that, in my opinion, it's very cyclical. You know, we always have cycles of AI projects. One of the first big calls that I made on my personal YouTube journey, I started my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel that, by the way, if you're not subscribed, do it right now. It's linked down in the description. I started this my personal YouTube channel 2 years ago. And one of the first calls that I made was AI tech. You guys remember Solido's AI tech? I ran that through from 1 cent to 50 cents. Like I did a 50x on that, and so did my members on Discord. So yes, clear wins that we've been making on Discord since day one. And there was a lot of AI stuff pumping. Then obviously the industry focus shifted way more towards the field of meme coins. I mean, if you think about it, 2 years ago, we didn't even have pump fund, okay? So everybody was just focused on AI. Even RWA, we saw the first pump of Onto, I remember back then. But right now, I think that more of asking the question of like, what industry should I tap into? Find good projects. You need to focus on like a specific project level than thinking about the industry, because RWA is bullish. Institutional money is always going to be gravitating towards RWA, and AI, there's always going to be a space for AI. And for low caps, obviously SYNAPZ is one of the ones that I'm looking at right now. There's also other stuff that I might be looking into. I'm going to be able to share soon for higher market caps. But yeah, the industries are bullish, so we're going to see about that. Let's see some other question. Interesting question. Like drop some stuff, right? We're always going to reply to you. I hope that you guys heard the audio earlier, but if not, just make sure to watch the SYNAPZ video, and everything is just explained there. Okay, the giveaway results are going to come soon, so yeah, just do it if you haven't already. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about. Oh, by the way, somebody was also telling me what's the biggest results that you've gotten on Memecoin calls, and I have quite a few. This was probably the best call that I ever made. Let me just bring it up. Plus, do you remember this? The unstable stablecoin USDUC.
Oh, this was crazy, man! Look at that 283x. Come on.
Yeah, I called this in the Discord a few months ago. 250K, it went to 70 million. I was probably you know, there's a lot of KOLs that call this in a few millions in market cap, but I think that I was generally like the first one to call
This is
it.
a call. This is a call that creates generational wealth, right? Like 283. If you have a solid entry, look at this.
Yeah, I know 4 guys in my Discord that made multiple 5 to even 6 figures with this call, but putting very, very little money on that. So this has been one of the calls. I also called, I remember Beast Sell. Let me see if I can bring it. Obviously, it's charts that maybe right now are nuked, but it doesn't freaking matter because obviously it's like, you know, I call this, yeah, now it's cooked. But this one, I called a 60K market cap. It went to 7 million. So even this was like 100x plus when I called that. And I can make another few examples. I made, I think, something like 5 calls that did 100x plus. So there's been a lot of them. Obviously, I focus on a daily on getting calls that have like 2 or 3x, but right now sometimes they're gonna come like big calls that do some of those multipliers. And also talking about GDK, since we're doing a giveaway from them, GDK was also something that I called it at 290K in market cap, and it went to 1.80 million in market cap just the other day. So that is like a 5x that we were able to do with GDK, all documented in my live stream. So that was freaking huge. Okay, now let's get the giveaway results before moving on to the live stream. Okay, so if you haven't joined, I want to see the results. Okay, let's get this guy. Let's see. Let's do the check. So he joined the Telegram. He tagged 3 friends. He follows me. Okay, so this is the first one. I'm gonna take screenshots of the winners, and then I'm gonna give them to the team. Okay, so expect a DM from the team. Okay, so this is the first one. Flex, you want to take the next one?
Yeah, just go down. Okay, stop. This guy. Go up. Let me see.
Olu,
Did he do?
Let's see.
Okay.
Following. If dude doesn't follow me, bruh, he follow steps. Let's do this one. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, L. Next one. I also see this. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but it's always active in my comments. So I always give back to the people that really support me.
I saw her too very often.
Yeah. So shout to L. Okay. This is a Telegram. All right. Okay. Third one, right?
Third one.
Okay. Now, Plex, take the next one.
Oh. No, Anonymous. Come on, I don't like the name. Okay, this one on top of Anonymous.
All right. Yeah, follows.
Perfect.
Telegram. Okay. So we're at 4. I think that a lot of them are still under spam. This guy didn't tag friends. Guys, you need to tag. Backstar. Oh, this guy always puts work in the comments. This one I need to put.
Backstar is always present.
This guy always shows up. Okay, we are at 5, I think.
Yes.
5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this?
Let's see this one. Okay, 6 follows everything. Okay, take the next one, Plex. Tell me what to do.
The Mister. I see the Mister very, very often. Like he's engaging a lot with what we do.
All right. Congrats. I'll take the next one as well.
Let's go down. Let's see this guy with the army badge.
Yeah, joined. Perfect. I mean, army community always present. Fucking love that, bro.
I'm sure that with the giveaway he's gonna buy back because they support the project so much, bro.
Okay, how many do we have? I almost lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7, right? I don't want to fuck it up.
3 left.
Go, take the next one.
What about this Danny? Danny, you passed him.
Let's see. Follows me. Okay. Follows here. Okay. All right. 2 left.
2 left.
There's another army. I'm gonna get this guy.
Yeah, I see him very, very present also with the content that we do. So it's good to go to give back who shows up all the time, right?
Okay, how many left?
1
1,
left.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 1 left.
We're at 10, bro.
Yeah, if we are 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're at 10, bro.
Very good. Fantastic.
I need to have them. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Freaking amazing. And by the way, guys, there's always giveaways that I'm running. Like, this is not like the only giveaway that I've been running. Plex is also running a giveaway on his X page. So this is also another reason to follow Plex. So look at this. He's going to give away $200 as soon as he reaches 1,000 followers. So go follow Plex. He's giving away $200. What are you guys doing? You should follow Plex already anyway, but if you don't, just do it now.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, there's also another thing that we want to talk about of another partner of Banter right now. Very excited to announce this partnership, and this is also another reason why I wanted to bring Plex here on this live stream, because Plex is, first of all, he's fully doxed, like we all are here, and he's part of the team. He's part of the team of this project. So Plex, I give the word to you. Obviously, this is going to be a new sponsor of Banter. It's going to be present on pretty much every live stream. But Plex, kickstart this. Go. Word is yours.
Yeah,
Stage is yours.
The project is 𝗲𝗲. And I see already in the chat a lot of people coming from our community. And I've been onboarded on a team since the start, right? So I've already been 2 years. I've been working directly with the team, dealing all the aspects of the community. All the community of 𝗲𝗲 really knows me very well. We do spaces on a weekly basis almost, and we have been growing really, really fast. So just oh, by the way, we are running monthly giveaways. Every month we give away $1,000, and we've been doing this for the past 8 months. And it's so easy, like 4 simple steps: follow, join, download the wallet, and drop your Osmosis address. If you don't drop your Osmosis address in the Discord, where are we gonna send you the money? So just do this. It's 4 steps, super easy. And you will find a community both on Telegram and Discord that's here to support you, to answer all of your questions. And again, we do AMAs. So as you see, 357 people turned in the AMA and got the answers to the questions that they gave us in the community. I'm going to go quickly to the website of 𝗲𝗲coin. So what's 𝗲𝗲coin? 𝗲𝗲coin is an asset-backed cryptocurrency that gives you a chance to earn a weekly passive income. This is what 𝗲𝗲 does. And obviously, 𝗲𝗲 is a very big ecosystem. It has a holding company, a fund in Luxembourg, a tech company in Dubai, and we are building a lot. So I want to focus mainly on 𝗲𝗲coin on this live stream. I'm not going to go into details of 𝗲𝗲 chain that, by the way, has a crazy tech, and we have been presenting at Cosmoverse, where also Cepryl was with our team there.
I was there too.
To connect with builders, right? So 𝗲𝗲coin is an asset-backed cryptocurrency. So what does this mean? This means that the money that the users spend to buy the coin will be closed in a vault, which is a segregated compartment of a regulated fund. And then these reserves will be invested. The yield that comes back from these reserves will be used to mint new coins that will be given as reward to who is staking the coin. So it's so simple. You just buy the coin, you stake the coin, and you get the rewards. Another 2 points that are really important that I want to highlight. The first one is at what point we are. So we are running currently a whitelist, and it's super easy to enter the whitelist. Just go on the website and join the whitelist. You just need to put like 5 steps and you will be eligible for a whitelist. And
guys, that takes literally 2 minutes to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's so damn fast. I also saw the landing page. It's like really, really quick. And look at the numbers also of this one. Just go on the Telegram group and you're going to see the vibes for yourself. It's all pure organic engagement. It's freaking great.
Yeah, on the Telegram, as you see, we grew pretty fast, like more than 50K community members. And
really fast.
All the members are engaged because we bring daily education both in Telegram and Discord, and we are there to support all the team members. Our main focus when we started was educating, right? And we all have an education background in Riv. So that's a big value that we can bring to the audience. Another point, so what's gonna come next? I still can't say it on Crypto Banter. We partnered with Crypto Banter because we wanna make noise. We wanna be loud. What better partner than Crypto Banter? So I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks, and then Cepryl is gonna do the right announcement in the right time of what is the next big news.
Stuff is cooking. Cooking.
Exactly. The last thing I want to say that's really important, and I didn't see this in any project in the crypto space, is called the sale of last resort. So the sale of last resort is like a it's wrong to say guarantee, but let me explain it to you how it works. So basically, the money that the user spent to buy the coin, as I said, get closed in a vault. But what happens if something that we can't predict or something that the Riv team can't control, like, I don't know, we can't list a huge market crash, the market price of the coin goes to zero, you will always have an intrinsic price of the coin. And this will be visible live from the wallet. All the reserves will be audited on a weekly basis to start. Then on a daily basis, once we get the machine running, and this will give you always the value of an intrinsic price. So again, if everything crashes, what happens? Only in that moment, the DAO has been programmed to give the money back. So what's the worst case? The worst case is that you're going to get your money back, right? And I think this is super bullish. The team has been working. All the team is docs. You can check yourself on the website. The CEO, Mr. Roberto Rivera, you can check out his vision. And I'm really, really happy also of the community feedback. On the website, you can find all the things that we are building. I'm really proud also of the marketing team. All the assets that you see are all being made in-house. So we are building something to last.
So Banter is going to come in over the next few weeks. And obviously, we're partnered with Banter. So yeah, stay tuned.
If anyone has questions on Riv, just feel free to ask me on X or directly go in the Telegram of Riv. Tag me there. I'll answer all of your questions in all the AMAs.
Exactly. Facts. Also, I wanna just because some people are still asking me where to join the group, etc. Oh my god, is it that complicated? Okay, let me go here on YouTube. Okay, just go here, go into the description of the video, and here, okay, here's my own channel, my X profile, private Discord. This is the only way that you're gonna be able to join the private group. So do it. Join now, because we're freaking printing all the things that we've been talking about, all the multipliers in perps, in memes, some of those crazy calls. It's everything in there. So this is your chance to join now. And also, I want to give a shout out to the partners, the affiliates. So Padre Terminal is what I'm using to trade every sort of meme coin right now. And just go here. I've actually posted, I'm not going to pitch too much, but guys, just go on the pin post that I have on my profile. You're going to be able to see why. Plex, you also moved to Terminal, right?
I moved. I started using it, and I freaking love it. I moved all my things to Terminal.
Yeah, and by the way, Terminal has been bought by Pump Fund. So all the features we saw just the other day, the Mayhem feature, that is basically making all these new launches go berserk. Like, you're gonna get access, priority is gonna be given to the Terminal users. And also for perps, there's a special offer for you guys watching this live stream, only exclusive to Crypto Banter. So you're gonna be able to get VIP 1, so discounted fees. So a cheaper fees, 1,000 bonus, $1,000, and you can win $9,400, over $9,000 in real rewards of USDT. The link is going to be down in the description of this video, or also on this X post that I have on X. Okay, anything else, Plex? What's the main trade that is on your radar right now? Just to recap.
Yeah. So let me share my screen. So going back to TradingView, let's go through what I'm doing right. So I think the biggest holding I have right now is on XRP. I have to go on a daily chart to show you when I actually bought it, and it was a Saturday that I remember.
That was a long time ago, bro.
Bro, it was a Sunday or a Saturday in May 2023. So yeah. I have a conviction on XRP. So a lot of people say it's never gonna go anywhere, but okay, I hold it all the time. I didn't sell at 90 cents. I didn't sell not even at $3.6. Okay, look at what's going on. Look at all the institutions. Look at what crypto Twitter is saying. Like, Canary Capital clients buy 245 million worth of XRP. Canary 48 million. Just imagine APAC, $1 trillion heavyweight, could make on this first day. So a lot of things, a lot of bullish news. Look at SBI Group invest 200 million into Evermont, the largest public XP treasury company. A lot of interesting news, and institutional partners are approaching XRP. So this is what I'm holding at the most. Obviously, SUI, as you said earlier, look at this chart, bro.
Guys, people are saying what to buy. So what to buy now? Like, all of the things that we're showing right now, you can have it for like a perp setup. Like, I'm personally doing both spots, spot and future. Plex as well. Plex is more focused on futures than I am. But guys, these are cheap freaking entries. Like, SUI to me is just a generational bottom right now. We talked about 𝗓𝗍. 𝗓𝗍 is like in this triple bottom, like one of the strongest support areas that I've ever seen in crypto. Damn, like
we are daily, we are daily now.
Look,
we are on a daily chart. So 4 hours, it's even much clearer of what this support means.
Look how strong this area is for 𝗓𝗍. Like, to me, it's just a freaking no-brainer, bro.
It's a no-brainer for sure, man. For sure. Obviously, Solana. Obviously, I mean, I think you can relate. We're all bullish on the big
BlackRock, right? My bags, please. BlackRock.
BlackRock. Is BlackRock here?
Buy 𝗓𝗍. Buy our bags, please. Buy Hyperliquid.
And bro, look at Zcash.
What's happening to Zcash? Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like the privacy narrative is fading anytime soon. I personally traded a little bit in futures. I'm not holding anything in spot for Zcash, but how do you explain this? Like, do you think? I think that it's coded that we go to $1,000. We're not far.
Right. I mean, it's doing the opposite of what the market is doing. Like, you could literally do TA on BTC and do the opposite on Zcash. Like, look at this thing. This thing isn't scared of anything. It's constantly bullish. Obviously, there was this retracement, a very good chance for a short here, actually, when the trend line got broken by the body of this candle, right? But the narrative is crazy. I think that they're gonna have an incredible success. So yeah, I'm absolutely bullish on Zcash right now. This chart is absolutely amazing if you look at the other charts, right? How they're going. So yeah, makes sense to look at it. Then ASTER, I don't know, ASTER.
Yeah, we have an interesting question. Can ASTER flip Hyperliquid? Bro, in my opinion,
look at Hyperliquid.
Like, listen, I'm gonna say something to the ASTER Hyperliquid debate. There's a clear comparison in my mind. Hyperliquid is more like the project of the people, the one that actually has real technology behind it. Hyperliquid to me is freaking culture, and it's a platform that I can actually use because I love Hyperliquid as a platform. Like, if I'm looking for a DEX perps platform, Hyperliquid is the best out there. The team is so freaking solid. Just the structure that they've been doing buybacks and using this reserve as like buybacks is so freaking huge. And one of the strongest charts in crypto. Like, bro, Like, can we? Hyperliquid is not even that down.
No, it's in
down,
a
no. And then
what?
Aster, to me, Aster was just like an incredible trade for who got it. CZ, we cannot deny that it's the biggest KOL of all time. I think that CZ and Trump are the biggest KOLs of all time. I'm sure that you can agree for various reasons. But CZ obviously has a lot of power. But if you think about it, would Aster have pumped so that much without CZ? And I'm not saying that Aster is bad because of that, but Aster without CZ is nothing. Okay, so it all depends on what CZ, how his role is gonna be. Just like we can say the same thing about Doge and Elon Musk. At the end of the day, if they're gonna keep bull posting, there's gonna be massive pumps. But to me, Aster, like to all the people that are bullish on Aster in this chat, have you actually used the platform? Because I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. I've traded Aster. I've traded it. I made money with Aster. I didn't make life-changing money because I was quite late to the party, but I still made very good trades on spot. But I can tell you, like, the platform, Hyperliquid is a clear winner. Now, if the cabal of Binance and CZ want to pump Aster more than Hyperliquid, they're gonna do it by all means. I'm not denying that. But I'd rather bid on the tech. I'd rather bid on the tech, and I'd rather bid on Hyperliquid because I also think it's gonna give us more multipliers and everything. That's my thoughts. Plex, what do you think?
I think I'm really like on the same lines of you. I mean, what you said, I really like the structure of the buyback that Hyperliquid has, right? So they basically, all the money, 99% of the money that they get from fees, etc., are closed in a fund, and then they are used to buy back, and this is how they can hold the price. And so this level for me shows how strong the project is, shows how strong the team and the tech is, because it's not tanking. My personal take on Aster is that there is too much manipulation. When there's manipulation, I don't like to trade. I'm not that sort of guy. I don't like to be paranoid on what someone's gonna tweet or someone's gonna do. But it's so evident, the manipulation, right? Here was a CZ tweet, bomb, and then we go back down, right?
Yeah. Also, can I stop you for a second? Like, there's I saw already 2 super chats for Charlie. I took a look earlier, and yeah, like some people still in the. Yeah, let me just bring it. Let me just bring it right now since I saw 2 super chats. So yeah, thank you guys for the donation. It's another dog on base. How do you feel about Memecoin's on base? Because obviously I am quite bullish on base overall. Let's give them a follow as well. Base, we saw massive multipliers on base calls. I made very good money. I think that the OGs will remember that I did a 100x with base turbo last year. I did around like a 30x with Sato. That was like another big alpha play that I had for the base ecosystem. Dogs usually do extremely well on base, and I think that right now, I mean, 300k, treat it as a gamble. I mean, it can go to 0 tomorrow, it can go to the moon tomorrow at like equal things. But I took a look earlier. I also been hearing things about some KOLs being gonna promote it, but treat it as like a pure gamble. It's 300k market. But yeah, I'm sure that Plex thinks the same about like dogs and base ecosystem. We've been making a lot of money with base calls, so
we are making a lot of money with dogs. Let me tell you this.
Yeah,
dogs and bulls.
Alpha, bro. Dogs and bulls. So yeah, a lot of people supporting Charlie. So yeah, much love to the Charlie fan for being here. Like, I'm definitely gonna look a little bit further on it and yeah, see how that goes. Yeah, let's conclude the conversation on Hyperliquid, I would say.
Yeah. No, yeah, we were saying about Aster that it's much manipulated. Obviously, the volumes are different, and I agree with you saying that I prefer the Hyperliquid platform to use. I mean, I don't particularly like trading on Aster.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what my takes are for Hyperliquid. I mean, look at this area; it's very good. So we are in a very good area to start to accumulate. If you're bullish, obviously you need to do your own research. You need to study what's going on.
Always.
I mean, with all the tools we have right now, ChatGPT and everything, just take your time, give documents, analyze what's going on, listen to what other KOLs are saying, and you could get a good entry.
Exactly. Okay, Plex. First of all, thank you so much for all you do for our community. Like, you're a freaking legend. Obviously, we're great friends in personal life, but bro, like, he's the guy for perps. Like, he's probably the best analyst that I know, and this is why we joined forces in the Discord. So thank you for being here. Any last words to say other than freaking join our group? Because if you're not in there, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Absolutely. No, thank you very much for having me here today. It was a pleasure to show and to share what my thoughts are, what we have been doing, what we have been printing on the Discord. So, of course, join the Discord, join the family, and come and see what we're doing every week. We're there every week on VC talking. We are committed to make this Discord one of the best Discord in the whole world.
We're freaking committed. Oh yeah.
And let me tell you, it's actually cheap. I've been in a lot of Discords in my life when I started crypto that were much expensive, and I was not getting value out of it. And more than showing you actually what I post in the Discord, I don't know what to do, man. I literally share the screen with the Discord, so I hope it's trying to do, but
so there's very, very little to say. All right, guys, I thank you so much for being here. Make sure to follow Plex and also follow all of my socials. Join the VIP group. Everything is down in the description of this video. Referrals to start trading perps on bluffing, to start getting in the trenches with Padre, Terminal. Like, all the links are there. I'll see you guys next time, and take care.
Bye.